Hello everybody, this is Zig Zag coming to you from somewhere in this world. And yes, Nightmare, certain things got started a little bit late, but I have my reasons. But ahead of us today, we got a bomb disposal, so hopefully I won't be distracted for that. And we shall see. Oh, Gleaser, welcome in here, and thank you, sir, so much for subscribing for 3 whole months. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. And we are ready to have some fun today with a bomb disposal at the top of the hour once everybody gets on board. And we'll see how it goes. It feels like it's been forever since we played a little Long War, so hopefully I haven't forgotten anything today. That would be horrible. You can tell I was late and last minute. I don't have my Bradford sweater on today for the broadcast. You know, trying to get in the mood of the different games we're playing here, and it just didn't work out today. Basically, yesterday on my day off, and then wrapping up a few things today, rearranged the whole room behind me, which of course you can't see. No oversleeping today, but I had done some checks because my desk is in a whole different location. It's kind of all set up. You know, you unplug everything, reattach cables, and you know, I found a lot of the basic stuff last night, when I tested a few things like the microphone and different things were out of whack when you attach and reattach stuff. And today, as I'm turning things on, getting going, I was a tad behind schedule because we were mounting a TV that we can now watch from the bed. So, you know, all these things put me behind schedule. And that's just the way it goes sometimes. Yes, it has. Someone said it. It happens. Right, Neek? And Neek, well, I think Nightmare was a little late, too, because Neek beat him in the comments. So, you know, I'll throw it right back at you, too, Nightmare. A little late with your first comment, eh? But hopefully... Yeah, okay. I could go with that. Anyway, yeah, can't wait to get going and get this thing going. And oh my goodness, I'm scared already. Gleaser has a vibe today. Gleaser subscribed today. Gleaser's on the ball today. I truly am in awe of your vibes today, Gleaser. I hope I can raise to that level. I really do. Wow. So, we'll keep our fingers crossed. We're headed to Nigeria on this one. Neek. Yeah, gonna be a squad wipe. I hope not. Because the fact that it's a council mission, I think, helps lower the panic in Nigeria if we succeed, but I think it really is horrible on the panic if we fail, so we do not want to fail. And I don't know if a failed bomb disposal, does that cause automatic leaving the council, or just as some dramatic panic increases? I just can't remember because I'm trying to remember the last time I failed a bomb disposal. Oh, it's only the terror mission. I think this bomb disposals give you pretty drastic panic increases, though. That's what I'm thinking. But so I'd rather not push it. I'd rather get Nigeria lower since it's been targeted lately, and a successful mission should help us out that way. And that's what I'm looking forward to. So we'll cross our fingers. We shall cross our fingers. Hey, Jormulin, good to see you in here. I spent the morning where I could have been checking setup stuff, but I probably got about 8 shorts made. They haven't been released yet, but I got them made for our new Wasteland 3 playthrough that we started, that we're 4 live streams in. So I thought I'd make a bunch of shorts to get the word out that we're playing Wasteland 3, so... I find that the shorts help people notice what we're playing. It helped with Long War, and I'm hoping the same thing will help with Wasteland. And good things will happen, we hope. So I'll probably start releasing those tomorrow, and it is top of the hour, so I think it's time we get into the game itself and get this thing going. It is indeed, as we said, a bomb disposal mission. It's a nice, beautiful reward, and as it says here, it reduces panic. Can't remember how significant it is, but I'll take any panic reduction we can get from a bomb disposal. So let's get in and look at the team. I also did remember to pick out the team for this mission because we're doing it off camera. It's the bridge bomb disposal. This is probably one of my, if I have to do a bomb disposal, this is probably one of the maps I like the best. As long as you have access to some people with some range on their shots. Let's hope I'm not going to come back and bite me, but it tends to be, in general, easier than some of the other ones, in my book, because there's less opportunity of them flanking you. Now there is opportunity to, if they're bunched up a little bit, the pods, to activate more than one pod at a time, because they can't spread out left and right. It's just forward and backwards, and if there's two at the same level, it's hard not to activate two at once. So we'll just see how this unfolds, and let's take a look at the team and what I'm thinking about this mission. We got Zabiola along for dense smoke, because that could come in handy here, being a potentially narrow, compact map in case we multi-activate some pods here. So he's got the little, I do not, however, have a Rocketeer on this one. I think we can get by with a bunch of shooters. And double mech, you'll see. You can see the two mechs, can't hide them coming up. So everybody's got at least Titan armor on, and I think we're going to be doing well. I'm just telling you, we got a nice strong team here, so I'm very, very hopeful. It all depends on the activations as far as if we get overwhelmed with just too many coming at us at once. Otherwise, let's move on. So we got our good dense smoke, and the nice thing with our dense smoke now is we've got Packmaster, so we're carrying extra than we have in the past. So I'm looking forward to that. I am looking forward to having plenty of smoke today. We got Waffle back out of the med bay. She had spent some time there, and she is back to help us out. She is carrying both the proximity line mine launcher and the grenade launcher, because I wanted to keep Jayadaman, the other mech that we're taking out, as free as possible to hit and run as much as possible. So if we do need cover destruction, it's coming from Waffle. Now, if we don't need cover destruction, I think Waffle, I can't remember, I think Waffle may have, well, let's make sure. I think it's only single shot. I don't think, oh yeah, because we went with tandem warheads instead of a multi-shot, because we kept Waffle as totally support cover destruction for the other mech. Katsunungen, good to see you in here. Yeah, stacking them both, because I want to keep focus Jayadaman just on the multi-shot opportunities with his hit and run. And there you go, because Waffle does not have multi-shot, so therefore she'll shoot what she can because she's got an amazingly powerful gun, but also if I have to give up 1 over 2 shots, it's going to be here for some cover destruction. Anyway, Floki is gone along with double tap, and we gave him the nice powerful weapon for his double tap today because he had the best aim between him and Leal. And then Van Dorn is our commanding officer on this one. He's got the nice strike weapon. And yeah, there's some good I think there's a couple people close. I think Waffle's one of them. There's somebody else in this team. I tried to, like, it might even be Leal. I can't remember. No, he's not as close as I thought, but there's a few people that are like him that are starting to get really close for promotion, so hopefully we can see some pop today. So Leal, by the way, is my long distance gunner with the Gauss weapon. Still not a bad weapon for damage output. Both have double tap as gunners, so we'll have to determine whether suppression or double tap pays off more depending on whether we need shred, because since I do not have a shredder rocket, I can get my shredder hopefully from my gunners today because they both have shred. And we'll see how that works. I got plenty of hollow targeters also, as you'll see coming up. We got Emo along. Since it's a nice long roadmap, I think that plays well for a sniper, and especially a nice double tap sniper. So hopefully we'll get some nice lines of fire from Emo. And he's got his nice illuminator. So, yeah, long. And then Macho Man. Here's my low guy that I'm bringing out. I'm trying to squeeze low level folk in here wherever I can. And he's got the nice, you know, Gauss strike rifle. But he has a promotion pending. And that's why I picked him. I like the idea of loading up on my longer distance shooters, and the reason I took him is you might have noticed I don't have any motion trackers. So I'm gonna have, with 2 scouts, with this promotion will now have 4 battle scanners. So I'm just gonna be chucking these babies down so we know what we're running into and we control how they hopefully oppose us and activate against us. So we'll see how that works. We're going to take this promotion. Let's see if he gains a hit point if we're lucky enough, or aim would also be kind of nice. Be kind of nice. Let's find out. Okay, a whooping 2 aim, no hit points. On the surface, Macho Man did not have a Macho promotion. Not today. Not today, but we got our battle scanners, and hopefully that'll help us out today. I can't think of anything else we need. I do have folks with... Yeah, there's one. I thought I gave more out. Did I give Emo? I might have missed... No, yeah, Emo. I didn't see it on the loadout screen. I think I gave out all the pistols. I think Macho Man may have one too. It's hard to tell from certain angles if it's a laser pistol or not. Oh, that's not. Maybe I didn't give it to you. Do we have one? Oh yeah, there we go. You get one because you got Ranger. There you go. All right, so all laser pistols. I don't think I overlooked anything else. You know, I hope. So Van Dorn is set up to be able to have a little extra protection for running Overwatches should we need it. But we do have 2 suppressors. Yeah, I think we got a lot of flexibility on the team, and we got a lot of heavy hitters. So I think, yes, we had to make sure he had that stunning 70s mustache, Macho Man, to fit his name. So there you go. Howdy Doody's in here. I did not bring an engineer on this mission because they're just not ideal on these bomb disposals. But good to see you in here, El Montaraz. Good to see you in here. It's Howdy Doody time. Let's launch in honor of Howdy Doody time. And see how we can do on this. Yeah, Howdy Doodying around. Let's go. Yeah, quick but carefully, yep.
Strike one.
Because we got to keep moving just because of the contacts and the nodes we have to reach. So we kind of got to keep pushing. But at the same time, we got to do it smartly, so...
Listen up. We're going to be dropping you deep in the Nigerian interior for the next operation.
Operation Banished Priest. So I don't think aliens have such a priest character, at least not till XCom 2. So we've successfully banished the priest so far. They don't show up for a long time, thank goodness. And let's get down there and dispose of some bombs.
We've just detected a massive plasma weapon being...
Oh, we are close to some nodes.
If the aliens finish charging that
Well,
thing and it
2
blows,
at least.
we're looking at mass casualties across the city.
Okay.
Objective updated.
So I'm happy with the team build out we have, team loadout we have. So actually, the first thing I'm gonna do is Macho Man. Show how macho you are and impress everybody with the strength of your arm. How about that? Now that's a pickup, so I could try to put it on top of this pickup. We got a long, big trailer semi kind of, well, no, okay, it's not quite a semi, but it's a big trailer truck that kind of divides the map into two halves once you get down there a little farther. So let's just kind of throw up to that. Well, I guess let's just pick a side. We'll come right here and see what we find. Maybe so we get at least a little angle over there. Right about here. Do we have enemies to deal with? Oh yeah, we sure do. I see a couple mechtoids, if my eyes do not deceive me. Mechtoid, sectoid, drone. And mechtoid, sectoid, drone. Copycat pods. One on each side of the main truck. So, we will need to set up for that. I can get us set up to hit the first two nodes then, so we have time to deal with these pods. That's the good news. So why don't we come up here with you, Van Dorn, and hit this node.
Affirmative.
We definitely have ways to open the shooting, but I want to get everybody as forward as possible, so if they wander into us, we get some nice Overwatch shots.
Powered down.
All right. And then I'm thinking with these kinds, I definitely want to have good setup for my suppressors, as good as possible. Now you have regular distance on suppression. I'm going to put you here, which doesn't mean you couldn't get flanked by this guy if he ends up moving forward to us, but I need you as far forward as possible so we can potentially move up to suppress somebody if they don't come forward.
On my way.
Then my other suppressor, somewhere over here, Disco Man himself. And part of me says we got a lot of dense smoke on this one, and I may, because if I got one of these guys suppressed, I'm not as concerned as long as we're in dense smoke. I feel like we can get by with that. Hey, good to see you in here. 53 GB. Oh, I have a comment you made earlier I haven't responded to yet, so I'll get back to you on that as soon as I'm able to, Greg. Waffle is on this mission, by the way, so that's good. I hope. I should be able to dash up here and just be fine for next turn. We won't be overwatching, but I want to get all of us as close as we can to hopefully have suppression options.
Yes, sir.
And then these guys. Waffle, you can't quite make it there, so we're going to send a Jayadaman over there. And then he'll come up this way, just in case he plays difficult charging up and losing line. Oh, we got another node here, but we can't get to it yet. So you'll come over and activate this one. Your first... 53, yeah. 54. Well. Yeah, back then that would have been huge. You're right. Let's see. Why don't we bring a hit and runner right here, because you'll be able to still swing back and forth depending to qualify for hit and run, but we'll have you at least cover this side. Unfortunately, won't be on Overwatch with that big gun, but you'll have flexibility. Van Dorn will be on Overwatch with a nice weapon. Floki will be Overwatched with a nice weapon. Waffle is going to come forward right up the middle. And we will have at least one big gun on Overwatch. Then we got Emo. We definitely want Emo nice and steadied. I'm gonna bring Emo here. Is that... There could be... Well, yeah, that's about as good as we can get with the obstacles in the way. And we cover most of the field with it. We got some full cover here. We got some full cover here. A couple of these nodes are full cover, but these guys are pretty big. It'll be hard to not have line of sight on at least one or the other. Werner, good to see you in here, my friend. Good to see you in here.
I'm rolling.
Yeah, we'll steady here. And then Zabio, we definitely want you in a position to throw smoke left or right, so I'm going to bring you right here.
Luco.
And he actually has a good enough weapon where if I don't need smoke, he can shoot. He can shoot. No problem. So we'll Overwatch for this turn.
On Overwatch.
And let's see if they advance to us. Or if we have to activate them. No, they're... Oh... I heard a cyber disc, I think, right after that stomp.
Contact.
This, we have activation, and it's nice. There could have easily, we hit something. And it's shredded. We got two good hits. It may have been on the mech. And another mech hit from our medic. So we got some good... Okay, one of the hits was against a drone. And so we got some time to take this mech out before the mechtoid can give it a shield. I mean, the sectoid can give the mechtoid a shield. Do you see the guy? Yeah, so we have suppression right here that we can give. And I'm not sure which one... I saw one of the hits shred, but I don't know if it was the drone or the mechtoid, so we'll definitely want to get some shredding on the mechtoid just to be safe. This suppression right here that I'm going to do, or I'll tell you what, Disco does not have... Well, let's do suppression here so I can have the harder hitting gun that has 100% shot. Add the shredding just in case he doesn't have shredding. And the hit odds are better that way. So we'll do some suppression. There's the big guy. Let's suppress. And remove that Overwatch.
Bring it on.
So we got some big enemies out there, but they're with small pods, which makes them much easier, especially... Now this could have been a little tougher if they both advanced at the same time, but guess what? They did not. Let's apply some shredding with double tap. If I only have to shoot once, I will. Just so I have double tap in the back pocket still. Okay, he's now shredded for sure. And I'll hold off on double tap just in case we get more advances and I have enough ammo for suppression. What I will try is this. We'll give Van Dorn a shot, because this will provide, although we may have applied holo targeting too, I wasn't paying attention, but Van Dorn will for sure apply some holo targeting. And now this guy should be easier for us to hit. And we got a big hit and run gun right here that if we hit it twice there, it should die. In fact, let's have our Pathfinder do just that and see if we can end the existence of one of these mechtoids. Almost. What's he down to? He's got to be down. He's got to be hurt. He's got to be a hurt. So, you know who I'm going to try giving the kill shot to? Smokes! Zabiel, I think, would love a kill. I think he would love, I'd love a chance to give a mechtoid a kill. Now, we did notice, okay, Lucia already got her promotion, so I don't have to focus kills there. And technically, he's Master Sergeant anyway, but, you know, there's something satisfying in being able to give, and it's not 100%, so I better not act like it's guaranteed. And do I need smoke anywhere? I could... I'm gonna wait just in case, because I'll have these two that are not guaranteed kills. So I might decide I want to throw smoke. I'm gonna give you a chance at this. I'm going to... the tough one will be here because he's got low profile. So, but I got a sniper. Who's gonna have a decent shot there? So why don't I get a little hollow targeting on the sectoid from this position? Yeah, didn't expect to hit on that one. Loki. I'm feeling fairly confident because I also have Waffle that can shoot. Let's try and get a kill with a medic. There's just something satisfying about getting a kill to a medic. And the plan worked, my friends. The plan worked. Always nice when a plan works. Oh, I still have an action? Not sure why. Not really sure why, because you, as far as I know, have no sort of hit and run. Or anything like that, but somehow you gained the second action. We'll probably just reload if I end up not needing. So that should give a good shot for Emo. Yeah, it's up to 89. Let's see if we can deliver. Yep.
It's right down.
So first pot is done. First pot is done. And what it allows me to do then is we get to bring Waffle up here and hit another node. Because we will not activate.
J'y vais.
And let me turn so I can hit the node. And I think I'm just going to
Deactivated.
reload. Well, I take what? We're going to Overwatch just in case that other one moves up, because you don't have double shots anyway. Your ammo lasts just a little bit longer, so I'd rather have you on Overwatch.
Je suis sur mes gardes.
And you will not shoot. I wish we could reload, but I'm not going to activate this pod, so let's move on. Macho Man. The great battle scanner thrower. We're going to move him up too. Now he's got lightning reflexes also, so we'll have that option too. But if he moves towards us, I should have someone who can suppress him. So we should be in good shape. So Macho, move here. Well, Macho, let's just give you a chance if they move forward
Heading out.
to Overwatch and get a shot. We'll just move you blue move in Overwatch.
I'm watching.
Loki, you're another double tapper that didn't do the second tap. I'm going to reload here.
We're green to go.
Double tapper, and you and Emo. Okay, we're done. So we'll end our turn manually and move on and see what happens. If this guy heard the noise and is moving forward, let's find out. You know, I wanted to keep the camera up there, but the game decided to pan back. There we go. That's actually, I actually am glad that they moved into us. I would have preferred a shot not at a drone, but... Okay, we should, I'm hoping... Yeah, well, Macho Man has not developed his aim yet. Hey, Trumpkin, how you doing? So Macho Man has not developed his aim quite. We got a sectoid right on the side of the truck there, but obviously we have a main target to destroy before he can get shielded. And that's the way we're going to play it. I think I'm hoping your line of sight is... Oh, it is blocked. He's out of range. Because we have... Oh, you know why we probably can't see him? I think that full cover is probably blocking. So what I'm gonna probably do then... Yeah, sure, killing the sectoid also denies that. Yeah, one way or another, we will deny. And I'm gonna come here, I believe. We do risk a pod activation because we are hearing a cyber disk out there. So I'm thinking, Macho, you've done such a good job at this for us. All right, you can make it past the truck. So we're gonna know what else is waiting in the wings for us. I think that's important. It'll determine whether I can get aggressive moving forward or not. And it looks like we can aggressively move forward however our hearts desire. So, since we are not quite... See, I can even see there. So it definitely is a case of this full cover blocking our sight. Therefore, I can get a suppressor up there. And I don't have to worry about activation. And we're going to come here and... Ooh, before I do that, though, I have to get somebody else up there to run the Overwatch. Gotta remember, do it in the right order. Now, I can get you here into full cover, although this is still full cover, as long as we kill the sectoid so it can't be flanked. And you could get there, but you wouldn't be able to get over here, so... Oh, yeah, we can't move you first, though. So we are going to take this side position. If worse comes to worse, I got smoke I can throw over here, and we'll play it that way. But let's run the Overwatch so I can get my suppression up there.
In motion.
I was afraid we were going to have a position where he wasn't going to be seen, and ooh, that looked close. Oh, that looked close. Did I panic everybody thinking I was going to move somebody else first? Loki, are you in here? He was probably going, no, don't move me. I can see that. Everybody, I've done this just enough that everybody knows. Zig Zag, don't do that. I know you've done it before. Don't make this another time. Let's go. The Overwatch has been run. And now we can... And boom, we're going to... he may just run it anyway. But I feel like I need to suppress, get him... and that will hollow target him. I will have another shot here, but hopefully I'll just kill the sectoid since it's flanked. And get a hit and run from it, and therefore also then get a shot over here. So, yeah, we're just going to suppress. But not there. Not there, but there. Because we moved, so we weren't going to get the double tap. We have others that can double tap, and I think I'll move you last, just in case I need your shot against a drone or something like that. But I'll probably move you up here. So let's now see. Now we can safely move forward. And we're going to move forward and take our first shot, although I don't know that he's shredded yet. That's one slight problem, so it's going to take us more shots. And I don't know if any of these none of these technically shred. I don't know, maybe just... Well, I don't know. That's one thing about shooting this way instead of a straight shot. We lost a chance for shred. Let's start with you, and let's... Oh, I don't... Oh, because of this truck, I don't see the sectoid. Well, you may not move up, because you do see the sectoid. Now we're gonna go for double tap. I can see that right now. Ooh. Ooh. Well, double tap. Now he's hollowed, so the second shot is better. There we go. I know, I made you nervous, Jormulin, I know. Fortunately, I'm a little more focused than normal today, so I knew every time I did that I caught myself. But y'all know me too well. I panicked you. I'm playing with your emotions here. So let's come up here, and we're gonna get a hit and run from Jayadaman. Okay, yeah, he's not shredded, so while that was a decent hit, we're giving up potentially even more than that. And I'm only gonna have one shot next turn. Still, two shots in a row that give us that kind of damage is good. Oh, now, yeah, I can see him here, so we'll do the hit and run on this side, but I only got one shot before we have to reload. Well, we got Lucia. She only has one shot, though. So let's see how we want to work this. So yeah, you with the flank possibility gone. Let's take a nice hard-hitting shot from the reflex rifle. Another 9. And now we're gonna have to reload because we can't finish off the hit and run there. But you'll be ready for next turn. Do I have anybody? Oh, yeah, of course. I have not forgotten you, Emo. Emo's sitting there going, "Don't forget about me." I don't know what Emo sounds like, but I'm sure it's not that. Let's go. I'm gonna go with a drone shot followed by that shot. Because we should have double tap. Because we didn't take both our shots, did we? Let's see if... Yeah, okay, we do have it. And we'll come right here.
Out of rounds.
And all of a sudden it's quiet again. And we also know we can move forward a little bit. Now, unfortunately, I can't reload you. I can't move you, but it makes it seem like we ran out of ammo, so... But you took 2 shots, I thought, so I don't know why it's still saying you can do something. Waffle. Let's get up here and do this node. Our timer is still sitting comfortably at 5, but we got to keep moving forward.
J'y vais.
So we will hit a node here. I think now's a good time to reload.
Power node down. That'll buy you some time.
I would love to be able to reload you, but you can't on a double tap. And I don't even know why you have another action at the moment. And I'm gonna move! I'm gonna move the plasma gun. Yeah, we'll take this spot.
Let's do this.
Smoke will be centrally located. Emo, you're still done. You're the last one. Let's end our turn. See if that cyber disc we've heard is moving into us. Oh, there's another mechtoid. We haven't even seen the cyber disc yet. But it's moving towards us. So the cyber disc is still back in the fog of war, back around where the bomb itself would be. Could this cross over, or could it come out this way? There's a big question. I should at least get a suppressor on this side.
I'm on it.
Here. And then that means I could get Floki up here and still reload in case it crosses over and comes down this way.
Roger that. I'm locked and loaded.
Oh, I know. You know, sometimes, you know why? Sometimes the snipers are way back here, and you see how the game tabs as I'm tabbing through people? It made me go to him last. So I try not to forget anybody, but I forget so much to begin with. Now, Macho Man, We got to get you up here pretty far, because coming up, when our last battle scanner goes out, the only other person with the battle scanner will then be our commanding officer, Van Dorn. So I'm going to get you up here.
On your order.
Jayaraman, we're only moving you far enough to reload. Because we need hit and run shots back from you. And then, I don't know where to put you. We'll put you somewhere in the middle, because you're mobile for hit and run. So if the mechtoid goes that way or mechtoid goes that way, you're also available. If suppression isn't available, you'll also be available to run Overwatch, since it would more than likely only be one Overwatch from the mechtoid. So the last 3 pods have been identical. Mechtoid, sectoid, drone. How unoriginal. How unimaginative, game. Yeah, we're gonna bring you right there. And then we'll just sit there in Overwatch.
We have eyes on the target.
Waffle, we're gonna do the same thing. We're just gonna bring you forward in Overwatch. And you're gonna be flexible to go to... This truck kind of divides the battlefield and blocks a lot of lines of sight. So we're able to pivot left and right, I think.
J'y vais tout de suite.
I think that'll be good. So, one for all in Overwatch.
Je reste en observation.
And Emo, we definitely want to get you reloaded. I definitely don't know where the best place to place you would be. I'm gonna come here. We don't have to worry about you getting flanked and having it run up that far, but I want to have a little... maybe a little bit of an angle over there. This thing could block the site. We're just going to come here and reload. It all depends on which side the guy decides to go to. I can hit everybody with smoke from where we are. So let's just keep you in that position and see if he keeps running towards us. Yep.
Enemy target in
We see
range.
him. Nice hit. That was Waffle. That was the skull mask Waffle. The only problem is I don't know, and we did not see the cyber disc yet before we lost sight. Let's see. I do have someone here, but I don't know if you're close enough. Yes, you are. We have suppression, so we can freely move up on this guy. I didn't quite notice where the drone is. It's probably back behind the truck somewhere. So let's suppress. Yeah, I'd love to double tap. They seem to run. Did they run suppression? We killed them all before suppression. The mechtoids these days are prone to run suppression, so I wonder if it makes more sense to just... No, because I've got the Overwatch. Unless I make Van Dorn be the first one that I move. Let's suppress. It just means I'll need somebody else to try and shred. That's the only reason I'm thinking if I should double tap, but let's get rid of the Overwatch. I want to keep my streak of not running Overwatch by accident. We want to keep it alive. I think it was up to... It's been a while since I've checked that. I think we're up to 17. I'm not going to shoot Waffle right away, just in case I need cover destruction at some point to try and take out that door to get rid of that thing. We do have a nice double shot there. Do we have an angle with our sniper? There's a big question for you. No, we do not. No, we do not. So there's a big, powerful shot we don't have. And then we're also going to be losing... This won't be double tap. This won't be double tap. Macho Man could also come over here, but I don't think he has the long-range scope, so he's a little limited having to come this far, and he can't see unless he gets right here. Okay. Let's see. I think potentially with... That's why I'm holding off on Waffle. With collateral damage, I think we'd have a chance to remove it. I can't guarantee that that's the case, but that would give me a chance to at least remove it. I do believe. Pretty sure. So that's why I'm holding off. So why don't we do our hit and run on our friend down here? I don't see anybody else. Well, you'd be the one. And if I'm gonna do, well, collateral damage would take away this as cover, but I got smoke. I got smoke. So let's bring you over here just to shred. Then our heavy hitting shots will definitely pay off. We're guaranteed to shred. Alright, he's shredded. Now, I'm feeling like let's go hit and run. We'll move up a little, see if that improves our shot. I didn't want to... No, it really didn't. But we did find the drone. So at least I know where that is. And maybe Emo will have a shot on the drone if it's flying high enough. Let's go take a look at that. Maybe we get a consolation prize. And we do! Oh no, we don't. It's still just a sectoid. It's not quite high enough beyond the truck. Okay, hit and run. Let's hit. How about we hit and hit? Hit and hit. There we go. And we got a little extra damage, a little less damage reduction with the shredding. And there's a chance. Yeah, we damn well should as long as we hit. That's 3 mechtoids now, isn't it? Nice. Team. Now we got some mop-up to do here. We definitely got some mop-up. I'm thinking, let's do... Well, the sectoid doesn't matter so much now, because he has nothing to shield, although he can still play mind games. Why don't I one for all?
Je vous couvre d'ici.
And... Nah, it's not quite... Well, it looks like it does hit at the far reaches of our explosion. I'm gonna do it just to keep cover on Floki, because this will keep one for all. Yeah, and the door is gone. Didn't even need collateral damage, so the door can be destroyed by explosives. And now we've got ourselves a drone. And I think I'm gonna send the general over here. See if he can get a shot on there. He's not a flying drone expert. Let's see. Can you get an angle on the drone? You can. But once again, you're not a flying... But what you can do is get... we can have Macho Man get the hollow targeting, so the guy with the better gun has a better shot. We'll do it in that sequence, in that order. Because Macho Man is not as high level and his aim is not as good. Yeah, I think this is full cover here on this side. Let's take the full cover.
Moving out.
If we don't take the drone out, we might be flanked, but if I'm going to be flanked by anything, let it be a drone. Okay, we got the hollow targeting, which now sets things up for
Approaching target now.
Van Dorn. 69. You know, that's a makeable shot. I didn't quite kill him. So, where do I want my sniper? Part of me says, let's get our sniper over here. Then I can maybe next turn, bring him back at the back of this truck, so when that cyber disc we've been hearing all along makes an appearance, it would probably stay somewhat back. By being on this roof, we'd have more chances for an angle, no matter what side it activates on, to have a line of shot. So, Emo, I'm adjusting you here
Roger that.
for this turn. Smokes. It's just a drone. He may even run away for all we know. So I don't think I need smoke.
On the move.
I'll just put you on Overwatch.
Okay, so.
Oh, he's going for that flank. Ah!
I'll get him
So
in.
Macho Man's gonna have to show how macho. Oh no, he double moved. Okay. The drones aren't. Oh! I didn't know that was burning! I didn't pay attention. So that grenade that we launched here. Good. Nobody in the comments noticed either, so I don't feel. Oh, wait. Yeah. Oh no. Carlos, how you doing? You don't know if you're gonna be here? So, Spanish problems? Okay, I don't know what that means, but you go deal with your Spanish problems. Oh no, 3 hours without internet. Oof. That sucks. I think we'll be able to take this thing down. In fact, you do the holo targeting with your pistol. Even 80%. I told you, Macho Man is macho. He plays without fear, but he can't hit the broadside of a barn. And so we're gonna let Zabio give it a go. He's been holo targeted now. There we go. So I think this is a big reload turn. We can send somebody over to hit a node just so we're comfortable and go from there. So let's see. I have suppression here. I think we need to get our suppression evened out. So I'm actually thinking of coming down here. Yeah, Vendorn, you're gonna stay there and throw a battle scanner. Let's play from a position of strength and see if we can find that cyber disk that we've been hearing.
Coming on screen.
Good. Looks like you found the bomb.
And we found the bomb.
Activate it before it
Bonus.
destroys this town.
Okay, so we now know what side this guy's on and what side he's more likely to come up. Fortunately, Macho Man has lightning reflexes if he comes straight up here and flanks us and overwatches, so it's not going to be a problem. What it does tells me is I probably want a suppressor here. I probably want a suppressor here, and then I can bring my other suppressor. Yeah, we could just make it. So let's set our suppression up on this side. I would have liked a reload, but we have two different suppressors that will be available, and therefore twice the ammo because of that. We can, if he doesn't move forward at us, that's okay too. So suppression is set up, and like we said, this is just another mini pod again. It's not a huge pod. He just has a couple drones to try keeping them repaired. So I think we'll be okay. Let's get... Well, let's get you here to pick up a node just for the timer. And then
Seems you've bought yourself some time, but you still need to
we'll
hurry.
reload.
Well, you know.
And that means now this I don't know. This truck's gonna explode here too, but it shouldn't be a problem being at the back of a truck, by the way. This already exploded. I'm nervous about burning cars all of a sudden. I wonder why that is. Got plenty of smoke on this side. The problem with bringing you over here is I got a lot of full cover trucks right here. And that would be a big pain in the behind. So part of me says, I do want you up here. But he doesn't have to go very far forward where we lose our sight. So am I gonna have more chances of shots with Emo here? Or up here? I think I go here.
I'm on the move.
We see something. It's probably not the big guy. That is the big guy. So let's steady. There's no guarantee he won't move next turn and be blocked. Jyotamon, we're gonna get you over on this side and reload. So we have your hit and run. Always the high ground? Yeah, but depending on how it moves, we don't have a shot. So I'm taking a chance that we'll be able to thread the needle around in between some shots. We'll see, we'll see. One for all, reload. Here we go.
Hostile spotted.
Oh, whoa. He, did you see how he moved? He like teleported up here and then moved backwards. So that was a teleporting thing. And I don't know that we can suppress it because it's so far back. Well, that's nasty. Guess what we're going to be doing? We're going to be throwing a lot of smoke this turn and see about just picking off some drones. And I don't think I have a shot on a drone. Oh, I do. Let's at least do this. Okay, that's one. Oh, I see the other one? I didn't think I saw both, but let's do it. Double tap for a reason. Oh, we can see it through the truck now. Okay, the Cyberdisk's repair ability is been dealt with. You're throwing smoke. Question is, now you have some squad sight ability, limited squad sight, so I actually can get a couple shots on this guy. He won't be shredded. Now, that's only half cover, and we're a little too far away. So we're going to be coming here. Now, he can throw his grenades, whatever. Yeah, so it's not a good idea to group up too much, just because of his grenades. So I got one there, got one there. I can move Jyotamon out wide. And we should, because of his squad sight, be able to, first of all, we shouldn't pop. We're gonna get 2 shots from here for no, unless he's, no, I think he's grounded. I think he might be grounded. Banished priest. Oh, you went back and looked? Oh my god. Desperacito. But that first word, I really don't know how I would pronounce that. That's a tough first word for me, not knowing Spanish. Let's let's come. Sacerdote. Sacerdote. Sacerdote? I don't know. Let's at least do this, so in our battle, we don't have to worry about the time. It's probably the last enemy, so we just got to worry about taking care of him.
But you still need to find that bomb.
Yeah, let's come wide. Problem is, it's a little tougher to cover everybody in smoke, also. That was a nice crit. That was a good time, Jayadaman, for a crit. Holy smokes, that was a good crit. Now he's going to have damage reduction, though, because he's not shredded. So I don't know that we can hit that hard anymore. Ah, Pixel Art Dragon's in here. Good to see you. Sorry I missed that. Yeah, Macho wants to be at XCom 2. Yeah. Yeah, his aim is so bad he needs a melee weapon. It's more fitting for his macho image, too. Ooh, I think we missed. Yeah, we did. Well, I have 93% here. If I thought about it, I would have taken this shot first because it would have provided hollow targeting and maybe I wouldn't have missed. Wow. Well, guess what? We have hit and run because it's landed. We might just be able to finish it off here and not have to worry about a damn thing.
Drinks are on me.
Told you we had a good shooting team. Overall. Yeah, Peter Shangdorn. He'll keep Zhang's memory alive. He's part of the DLC group. The DLC crowd. Playing on easy mode again. You know, you made me double check the settings, by the way, and make sure nothing got screwed up. We are playing Ranger on Wasteland. It's not Supreme Jerk, but it is the next highest level. And we do have friendly fire activated. So yeah, we're playing what I thought we'd be playing. We're playing. Now we kind of got to figure out how I'm gonna want to set up. I think 2 suppressors here. They can cover a lot of the map forward and backward, depending on where drop-ins come in. Because now with the map cleared, we just got to kind of spread out to be able to cover drop-ins, and we got plenty of time to hit other nodes and get to the bomb. So now I've got to think about reloading and how I want to position everybody for the final effort.
Je me dirige vers la position.
And unfortunately, the drop-ins are so freaking random. Who knows the best places to position ourselves? I mean, who knows?
Ready to rock.
Macho, you got some reloading to do, so let's
Heading
just
here now.
move here and get you reloaded. Let's do the big gun first.
Back in.
Jayadaman, we want to get you reloaded. I guess Van Dorn's going to be one of my speediest guys, so I'll send him ahead to actually, well, when we see it again, activate the bomb. So Van Dorn, oh wait, let's move you maybe over to the other side and reload on the way. Then Van Dorn, well, we'll just do a blue move this turn and get you reloaded.
Weapons hot.
And everybody will be
Time to fortify our position.
starting to get ready for the drop-ins. Waffle.
Good job, Strike One. That should buy us a few minutes.
That's pretty far down. Yeah, Waffle, you're just gonna kind of stay there, I think.
Je vous couvre d'ici. Je suis sur mes gardes.
And then Emo, I'm gonna keep you right there. Yeah, I'm gonna keep you right there. Zabiol, that's about as central as we can get you for smoke.
Got it covered.
Macho Man. Van Dorn, I probably need somebody over on this side. Let's swing you over. And we'll kind of be balanced depending on where the drop-ins go. I can't remember if it's 5, 6, 7, 8. I can't remember how many drop-ins. You know, it's in that range somehow that we should expect. I'll come up here and grab this. And then I think I'll drop us back.
That's another one down.
Yeah, because Van Dorn will be going up, and we'll have our mechs kind of centrally left and right located. And Van Dorn, you do the big run to here.
Double time it.
And then after that, you'll go for the bomb, and we'll make sure we're all set up.
Can't wait to smash Hades off.
Vigilance.
We'll just steady you. Your double tap will be back.
Roger. Got my eyes on.
And let's get everything reloaded just in case. And we got plenty of time, so we're going to be able to stand here. We're not going to activate it now.
Repeat, power node
No more
deactivated.
reloading required, so we'll just watch here.
On and ready. Done.
Je passe en vigilance.
Come get some.
And get back to your regular big gun.
Scanning.
Okay, I think we're about as spread out as I can think of for... Well, I know you like the high ground. But... Well, as long as... I guess if I do high ground here that can be reached with smoke, just in case we can't kill everything... I'm gonna make Carlos happy. We don't want to make Carlos happy, or he'll start telling me that I sound Italian again when I speak Spanish. So we're gonna give that. I'll give that a go. Yeah, I'll give it a go. It'll mean delaying a turn till I get. Well, I guess that's good enough. I think what I want to do though is make sure if I did try to throw smoke, we could reach, and we can. So yeah, I'm cool with that. So let's I think maybe we're a little weak back here. Well, now we got a sniper on the roof. So I'm gonna bring Macho Man back a little bit. Say here.
Moving out. We have eyes on the target.
I probably should have tried and delayed, you know, earlier when he was near. I should have gotten Van Dorn healed just in case, but he still has a fair amount. He still has 10 points of armor, so hopefully the thin men, just in case they get lucky, won't be able to hit him.
Time to fortify.
Moving anytime soon?
Je suis sur mes gardes.
Now, soldiers are getting impatient. Even the soldiers know when Commander Zig Zag takes just a little too long setting things up. Let's not run away till I activate the bomb. Let's do it.
Excellent work, Strike One. Wipe out any
Nigeria
remaining aliens and
thanks
come on
us.
home. We have a new objective. We're receiving reports of heavy X-ray activity in that area.
Yep, they're
Enemy
dropping in.
forces are likely closing on your location.
Okay. Van Dorn. Let's just keep you in the middle, right here.
Affirmative.
I probably should have taken one step less. I didn't pay attention. I was thinking that was a blue move. Everybody should have been on Overwatch. Because they're dropping in. We want to have any chance to hit that we can possibly have. However, I'm not going to have you Overwatch. So in case there's just somebody in a really amazing shot location,
Got it covered.
Overwatch confirmed.
you can rout them out with your steadied weapon up on the roof. I knew you'd say that. High ground is appropriate. Good point, Pixel Art. Good point. Here we go. Let's count. 1. He's hidden. 2. He's not hidden. 3. We're shooting at people. 4.
Reconfiguration de la matrice.
5. Someone may be hit. 6. So it looks like we had 6 drop-ins. It sounded like one of them got killed. So we have 5 thin men out there. Yeah, they're just base thin men, so they're not buffed up thin men. So we shouldn't have a problem. They won't overhit too hard, or shouldn't overhit too hard either. We have a nice... Well, we have a lot of mechs down on this end, so... Oh, man. Oh, that's because it's full cover there. Macho man. Let's bring you here. I'm probably gonna have to switch to the laser, which therefore probably won't kill. I don't think he'll be able to, because of the full cover, the same reason my sniper can't see him. Let's at least get him hit, because even my suppressors can't see him. That's crazy. Macho man. Now I could also come here. So let me back off again. I see 3 of the 5. I think there's one on this side of the truck, and I think also there's one on this side of this truck. Memory serving me, or he could be back to the back side. So that kind of means, Macho, that if I bring you over here, I probably want you to run... Yeah, the red truck and the blue one. That's what I was thinking. I just can't remember if it's in the back of the cab or the side of the cab back here where it landed, but I remember one on this side of the truck. I made sure I remembered, and I know there kind of was one back here. I can't remember if it's at the back or the side, but anyway, we kind of know where they are. So I'm thinking, Macho Man, we need you to run the Overwatch here, because I just might... Unfortunately, I can't get around here. I'm going to have to get around here with a mech. Of course, we got all of our... Well, one of my suppressors can reach down there. So we can suppress whichever one I feel needs the suppression, we can suppress. And I got a sniper to hit one of those 2 also. So I'm going to have Macho. He wants to show how macho he is since he's not doing it via the shots. Yeah, the two Overwatchers back there we can probably get. Well, the first one for sure, because we're steadied. The second one may not be quite as guaranteed. But I want to run the Overwatch here just so it's gone. So in case I need to flank with our, medic, we have that option. So let's just run it. Show how macho you are.
Position confirmed.
Okay, well, you didn't run it. Let's apply hollow and see if you can get lucky. And we do see the red car one we knew about. Can you hit Macho Man? There! He's showing he really wants to be macho. He really wants to be macho. He's saying, don't you guys quit teasing me! That's what he's saying. Quit teasing me. Oh, maybe we have a shot over there now. Can we see that guy? No, we still only see these two. So, let's start shooting the ones we see. This one first. And let's see if the next one... Also, okay, it stayed. Didn't even need to be steadied to get this shot. It's looking good, my friends. It's looking good. Because we're now down to 2. The red car guy and the blue car guy. So I think we will have a... Well, actually, if I run over here, this one will probably be able to shoot at us on Overwatch. And if I run here, that's only 1 step. So this guy shouldn't shoot us on Overwatch, but I may get shot at by this guy. Oh well. We're a mech. 1 shot won't kill us.
Je suis en chemin.
Hopefully I calculated that right. Yeah, he's the one I knew would see us. And he missed on top of that.
Tir ennemi dans cette direction.
We're gonna take care of this guy. And then we got one more to take care of. Sorry, Zabiol, I think you got your kill a little while ago, right? Now we got Van Dorn. Oh yeah, and we ran the Overwatch, so I don't have to worry about this guy doing the Overwatch. He is the last one. So let's come here. Question is, if we don't kill him right away, can I get... Van Dorn better not miss then if I'm gonna do this. Not so easy after all. Now if he runs forward, he may just stand there. So we may be throwing some smoke over here, my friends. We may be throwing some smoke over here. So yeah, Van Dorn, come this way because I could probably get 2 smokes to cover you guys. You have hit and run, so I still think there's a good chance to take him out. I don't know why I should be panicking. It's just that he's injured and we missed the first one, but the next shot will be better. One can always count on Van Dorn. Van Dorn can be counted upon. And so we did well. We did well. Okay. Whew. Let's see if we got some promotions out of this. Well, we know we got Waffle with a promotion. Let's see if anybody else squeaked one out. Yeah, I figured you'd be happy about that, Nightmare. We did what we were supposed to do. That's good. Yeah, not the evil one. We don't want the evil vent. Oh, we did get 2. Xiaotaman. Both mechs got a promotion. Anyone else? No. Both mechs got a promotion. That's kicking, because I think they're both now Master Sergeants. And Xiaotaman, well, you got hit and run. What I think you need more... I always have other lightning reflexes. Well, usually, I don't know that I need that with you because, excuse me, you have squad sight. What I kind of want to give you is absorption fields because we got our multi-hit thing. I don't know, rapid fire expands that even more, maybe, but I need to give you. You don't have any defensive really perks anywhere. And mechs, while they're powerful, they aren't indestructible. And I feel like I want to do this where it reduces most incoming damage to this unit, with the bonus increasing as damage increases up to a maximum of 40% damage reduction is huge with some of these hard hitters. So I'm going absorption. Yeah, my other pick would be lightning, but I think I'm going absorption. We got a hit point. I saw the aim go up. I'm not sure about everything else. So I'm happy. Jayarama. And then Waffle, you're kind of in the same boat. But now you already have repair servos. I can get you more tanky, but at the same time, this gives you more grenades. Or this gives you shredder ammo. Having more shredder ammo could be good. Does that give shredder on my grenades then? It doesn't really say anything about grenades. That's more for... Let's just read that one more time. Shredder ammo, yeah, see, that's Racketeers. Mechanized units, primary weapons. So it's not the grenades or anything. So do I want more grenades? It really would help for a longer mission. And we built you really for throwing the grenades at mechanical / flying units. We got the tandem warheads, so they do full damage to the max extent. That's why we destroyed that sectoid and blew up the door, because it does damage to the full effect. So I'm thinking we have a defensive perk. I picked this one, not this one, so we're going Grenadier. There we go. And I forgot to look on stats to see what we gained. So sectoid corpses, thin man corpses, Cyberdisk Rex 5 drone. Good, nice pickup on this kind of stuff. 17 meld. And the nice 3 mectoid cores. And nice cash, which we were starting to get a little low on, and we reduced panic.
Remember.
Really nice. Let's go check panic in Nigeria. Oh, baby, look how low it is now. It was yellow, so that was a significant reduction. Let's get a bomb disposal mission in the UK and United States. Then we'd be looking a little pretty out here. We'd be looking kind of nice. How about that? All right. What do we want to look at? Let's look at engineering, because we have a fair amount of some stuff. So something, you know, I'm okay. I got another weapon coming on soon, the reflex cannon. Well, 10 days. I want to look here. I want to get 1 suit of flying armor. What that's going to mean is I probably want to build another Titan armor, because it uses a Titan armor to build this. It'll cut my alloys in half, and so I'll have to save up for another Titan armor, because they take 60 alloys, so I'll have to wait before I can rebuild and replace the Titan armor, but that shouldn't take too long. I'll only need another 20 alloys. I'm going to do flying armor. I feel like I want that for certain maps, so I can have a sniper or long-range gunner sitting in the sky in the distance, double tapping, or in the zone kind of stuff. And on wide open maps, I just want one. So we're going to do that. Bomb disposal false flags? What do you mean by bomb disposal false flags? Pixel art. I'm gonna build this. I made up my mind. Alright. 11 days we got that. Yeah, I don't have an in the zone sniper yet. We're close. We're getting close on a couple. But I failed on a bomb disposal. I wanted multi-shot. Oh, XCom fakes the bomb attack so they can swoop in and save the day and secure more funding. Oh. Yeah. Hey, did you guys know you have the aliens have set bombs in your country? Yeah, I like the alien. The enemies weren't as ramped up as they are on other missions. So I do agree with you there. Bomb disposal, maybe at this point in the game, wasn't... Well, if we got a bad map that, and we ended up getting multiple of those enemies, yeah, it could have been a little more difficult. A little more difficult. Let me just check the aircraft, refresh my memory. We're in decent shape. Repairing. We almost got another Phoenix cannon here in 5 days. That will help, having another Phoenix cannon backed up. So air game's looking pretty good. First firestorm in 3 days. Pretty cool. So I think we just got to get out there and find a mission, my friends. I do believe we just got to find a mission. Nothing else here. There's nothing else I can build right now, so let's find a mission. I got some repairs coming in on alloy plating and the Gauss stutter gun. None of them... Oh, tactical rigging comes on soon. Ooh. Completed some repairs.
Contact detected.
I wanted tactical rigging before the next mission. I really did. I really did. Okay. Oh, it's an abductor, UK. I think we're okay. We got what, 5 scopes maybe? But now that I'll be able to start carrying more, you're right, Carlos, I'll probably will want a few more. I think I want to do this abduction. The reason being, if we shot down the abductor, I think we get better panic reduction if we actually do the abduction. And I want panic reduction in UK. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I do not think I'd get the same panic reduction if I shot it down. I'm not 100% sure on that, but that's the way I think it is. And that's why I'm going to let it land. Let's just see what kind of escorts it has.
Contact detected.
Yeah. With Gleaser not quite rearmed. Yeah, I'm not I only got 5 here. And while there are some decent pilots here with Hawkeye leading and Grapevine and Watts Vogels, even Goose gaining skills pretty rapidly. I don't think I'm up to doing the abductor. I think we get better benefit from letting it land. That is my belief, and that's what we're going to do.
Commander, we have multiple reports
Swarming.
of new abductions in progress. The locations are marked on the hologlobe.
So reward of 138. So it is swarming. So it'll be a little more challenging probably than the bomb disposal. Little more challenging than the bomb disposal. Oh. I don't like the map we pulled. Not for a swarming mission. Not if we got some really tough enemies. I really don't like the map we pulled. I mean, I really don't like the map we pulled for a swarming mission. Just because of prior experiences, I don't know. I know we had one challenging mission here. I don't think it was a disaster, but I've had, playing on my own, some disasters, especially with pack swarming maps on this mission. Really depends on the enemies. So I get a little nervous when I see this kind of a mission for a swarming kind of a thing. Yeah, it's just a weird map. The way it's broken up. Just a little bit of a weird map. So we'll have to see what we can do about this. I'll have plenty of suppressors to choose from. I definitely probably want a really good Rocketeer like Shakti Rockets, or both being Master Sergeants, I got 2 good Rocketeers able to come out. I have an Assault, and this tends to be more of a close range, so I probably do want an Assault out here. Although, depending on when and how they activate, I don't want to use it too early because they draw pods in, so I will have a sniper. How close is Carnage? Ooh, little little weak. But then what what sniper isn't at this point? So let me just look at Carnage. See, he's the guy that is going to become my in the zone. So I do need to take him out and get him experience. Even though he doesn't have those multi-shots yet. So I gotta have other multi-shooters. And then my officer looks like it's gonna be Geronimo Gagliardi. The one with the Italian name that forces me to try and keep my Italian accent, Carlos. To say his name. So there's our commander. Our officer. I feel for such a tight little map. Karma Suture? Yeah, just what you want to go out on. A tight little swarming map. But I need you. I have a feeling we might need the med kits. And we got to get you that last promotion up to Packmaster 2. You're getting close-ish, probably a couple missions away. I will bring an assault. Dietrich, he's got iron skin. Maybe that's who I bring. We'll bring Bulwark out as my assault. We don't have our newest gun yet. We're so close to it. Let's see. Gunners. Who wants the gunners? Freaky Friendly for sure. And I could go with Machine Hater. Both good gunners. But I think I'm going to mix it up with Jonesy, just so I have two different kinds of gunners. This one has flush and rapid fire. In case we need help digging them out of cover with that extra perk. So let's bring Carnage here. Too bad we don't have that flying suit ready, and I'd keep him at the back over here, just up in the air. Or at least at some point when we cleared the first half of the map. Wow. Wow. What a map. And I definitely need a Rocketeer. So Shakti, we're bringing you. I may need to open some line of sights, and I'm almost wondering, howdy doody, you could get out on this one. But let me just see, because I'm almost feeling more like a maybe a second Rocketeer, just to pound this map. If it's just gonna be swarming on this smallish map, I'm wondering if I want the hell with captures. Because to run you up to do a capture activates on the swarming map on this small thing. Doesn't end your turn. See, we don't have the one where you can throw smoke without ending your turn. That would have been a bonus. You do have dense smoke though. And you do have Packmaster, you just can't throw smoke first. Having extra smoke on this one kinda sounds like a good plan. For a tight swarming map. I'm gonna keep him there. We're gonna outfit, see what I think. I might, however, howdy doody, switch you out for a second Rocketeer. So let's think about it. Because I'm really nervous about this map, let's face it. I am nervous about this map. Shall I say it again? I'm nervous about this map. So I don't want to use a Storm Gun, Stutter Gun for you, like I did Zabiol, because in case I want... Well, I'll do the stutter gun, then if I pick a second Rocketeer, I'll take that away from you and give you a laser rifle. Yeah, you don't have Packmaster yet, so extra smoke would be nice too. So that would give us what, like 3 smoke grenades, I think? What would you bring to the table? Let's just see how your loadout might look. Oh, we could still bring that. That might be really handy to bring, along with some smoke. That sells me a little bit on you right now. Maybe chem grenade? No, I was thinking smoke though, because you have dense smoke. And then, yeah, so I like that. So I do like maybe doing something like this. Give us some ways, in case we get just multiple activations on it, I can blow them away with a Rocketeer. Flashbang, we got lots of smokes then to try keeping us alive. We'll think about it. We will think about it. Now with your 98 aim, I'm thinking you get the magical weapon down here. I'm gonna be a little short Titan armor on this one though, because I took one away to build that Archangel armor. So that's a little concerning also. We did not gain. What I may do is do the countdown, the 8-hour countdown that this mission has, and I may count it down to 1 hour just to see if we're close enough to gain tactical rigging, just in case. So we got double tap here. Dunk on it. Something like this. Now, Bulwark, you are here. You got iron skin to make you a little tougher to damage. That's only 20 health. We'll throw in the combat stims just in case. Gagliardi. That's a true commander, not taking the best armor. Oof. I think I might just keep the... I feel like I maybe need to keep the med kit on him. But at the same time, we need a scope to hit. That's pretty squishy for a frontline shooter. So I'm not comfortable about that, but I need Titan armor, say, here. I think I want to keep us all mobile on this awkward little map. So I'm going Gauss auto rifle instead of that. Because it's kind of a close map. I don't need that long range as much is what I'm thinking. And then since you have help maybe offset the aim reduction on rapid fire, we give you a scope also. First, bomb disposal went well, Mike. Bomb disposal went well. We got a tough one now, though, and you can see who's going out on it. I got 2 people carrying smoke. One, although your smoke. Oh, wait, you did pick up dense smoke, right? Yeah, I got a lot of dense smokes. So I'm gonna have like 3. I'm gonna have 6 dense smokes. Because this little meat shop map, you know, the meat packing sequence of buildings here is a tough swarming map. And so I'm gonna have the overpowered flashbangs and lots of dense smoke to try and keep us alive, because there's probably almost no way we can just activate one pod at a time, and there will be some times where we're gonna have to play with a lot of dense smoke and defensively, is what I'm thinking. That's what Carlos was saying, Mike Servando. He mentioned he was complaining the same thing. Going, you know, Spain will be Spain. That's tough, having a countrywide blackout. That's crazy. I've seen regional outages before, but that's a whole country. Wow. So we got Carnage. Oh, Portugal too. Wow, that's massive. Massive. Makes it hard to work, makes it hard to do a lot of things. You don't realize how much you count on the internet till you don't have it. Okay. Maybe we got a problem with this, with our sniper too. Doggone it. Too bad the Archangel armor isn't built yet. So because he's so freaking squishy. Doggone it. I like the idea of keeping you mobile. Just not an easy one to get consistent sniper shots on from full range. Yeah, that's tough, Servando, having to go home early. Wow. From that perspective, I like these kind of days. Let's see, Illuminator. Although, does that work as well with this one? Combat crit, okay. It doesn't say it doesn't work on certain weapons. It just says primary weapon, so it should still just be fine on this weapon too. But look at that, 11 health. Yikes. Oh, we'll have to ponder what I feel about that. And then Shakti, you got the Aegis armor to help with speed. We got that. We got this. And we got a full complement of rockets. And I'm planning to blast a lot on this one. Yeah, a lot of squishiness, and it's not a huge map to, like, be able to just guarantee keeping them in the back row, especially with floaters. If there's floater heavy, you know, it's, Wow. That's crazy. I hadn't heard about it, but then I haven't been sitting here looking at the news today. I wasn't even on my phone looking at the news so much today, so there you go. And I didn't even look at the news, and I still started a few minutes late. Just ask Nightmare. And I didn't have internet problems. So anyway, actually, I didn't start that late. you know, I hit record, or I hit go live about 2 minutes late. Maybe it was 3. Something like that. But still, I don't like being late, and I was, and Nightmare noticed. Let's see. I'm gonna go out of here. We got a team. I got them kind of set up. I want to go just double check again. We have 8 hours. Tactical rigging. Yeah, we really don't know how, if it's down to hours or not. Yeah, it doesn't switch that to hours. I'm thinking about bringing it down because that would help on some people. Yeah. I wonder. Let's take a look at the barracks. Is there anybody hours out that might make a difference? Probably not. On the mission, 6 days, 3 days, days, today, days. Wounded days. We got 9 hours. That would be nice to have a Pathfinder. That would really help. Maybe it would be better, health-wise, as much as I need to promote my sniper, it might be worthwhile to double fatigue, since it's a full fatigue at 4. Maybe I double fatigue Jayadaman. And Nefertiti back finally. That'll be huge, having her available as another officer, because I've been a little thin on officers. Galeotti is not my first choice to take out on this mission, but I do feel like this would help make up for the hitting power I'm giving up with Carnage, and then it also gives me potential multi-shot, which Carnage does not have yet. So I think I'm going to back off, as much as I want to promote another sniper to a multi-shooter. And we got to get Grunter up there. He's... Oh wait, we do have him, but he's fatigued for another day. My. I think I'm going to replace our sniper. And I think just in case we have a chance, I think I'm going to... Yeah, I'm gonna feel better about this, doing it that way. Should we let a little time go by? Oh, should we let a little time go by? It was less than a day! Now, this may slow some of us up, having extra stuff we're carrying. I don't care. I want extra stuff on the mission. Already, I'm happy. So I don't even need to count it down anymore. Let's get in there. Make the Carnage. I'm sorry if you're watching this. I'm taking your guy out. I think for good reasons. You're too squishy. I don't have enough armor. This will give... I have a mech armor suit. So let's take this out. And we're going to double fatigue Jayadaman. I have a list to be... Okey-dokey. At the beginning of the thing, I just had a Wheel of Fortune. Everybody that wanted a character got added to my Wheel of Fortune. Now I actually have a list of characters, and actually anybody you see in the barracks that has a dot in front of their name is available. So I have a mostly current list right now. If you go in the you're on Twitch, and Twitch, I should have a list down below, depending on the view you're using, of available characters. So feel free to take a look at that. Okey-dokey, if you see a character you think might fit what you'd like, let me know. I'm still naming. I've had some late arrivals. In fact, our assault we're taking out on this mission was just a relatively recent. Dietrich Bulwark, Bungert. I think my pretend German accent was all over the place on that one. But because he is German, or Belgian, German. I get those two flags mixed up all the time. But I think that's the German flag, right? Somebody help me out. Anyway, let's have Xiaotamon go in there. I feel better with this. Yeah, that's the German flag. Thank you. There's a few flags in the world that have all the similar colors, and then vertical. That's the difference. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. There's a few flags that, if the colors are simple. Well, the only things we cannot change are gender and nationality. I think those are the only two things in this base game, Okie, that we cannot change. Other than that, anything you want changed on appearance or armor, in the Discord I may have shared a few things somewhere. I pinned something about looks or something somewhere. But if you have any question on what's available, or I don't know if you have the game yourself at all to look through, but I'm happy to share. If you go to the character requests page in the Discord, and you can customize the looks however you want. And I'm happy to share. If you don't have the game yourself, I'll share different looks you can pick from. Yeah, different colors, different orders. It gets challenging. I love playing those name the flag games. I mean, sometimes I can do really well on those, but there's a few that just, oh no, which one is it? I kind of know either or kind of stuff on a lot of flags, but yeah, I'm not gonna win all the time in any of those contests. So we're gonna go the Mech 3 armor. We're gonna railgun. We're gonna be able to take this. We're gonna be able to take this. We're just gonna have it all for you. We're gonna get the scope, and we will get the special. There you go. I feel better now. I feel better about the team now. Romanian, yeah, there's certain ones that are just close-ish to me, that I consistently, because once you get it in your head wrong, it hard to sometimes shoo it out of there. Let's see. At least that's the way my head works. Okay, I'm feeling better about some things already. Now, is there anybody else on the team? Gagliardi, I still think I'm short of armor for you, though. Yeah, I don't have any more there. Just gonna have to be careful with you. Because I chose to build that Archangel armor, and I used up one of my Titan armors. So maybe after this mission, I'll be able to rebuild that Titan armor so we can get things back the way we want. Or I kind of feel swarming. I want leader ability just in case. I like all the dense smoke and the upgraded flashbangs we're gonna get. It's a tight map, so I'm happy having a close-up range guy. Both these guys are. Both gunners are mobile with decent weapons. Yeah, this makeup I think is about as good as I'm gonna get. You had to look that one up. I like. Yeah, I like it when you do these geography tests, man on the street kind of things, and they ask a question about Chad, and the person goes, "I don't know Chad. Who's he?" Things like that. I get a kick out of people like that. It just cracks me up. Let's I'm feeling pretty good about this team now. I feel pretty good about this team, I think. Now that I've made that last switch, and we have one less squishy. We have one squishy. Now, what I could do, Karma Suture, put you in the squishier armor, and just keep you in the dense smoke whenever you throw it. Or... it's tough. I mean, I don't want to kill a good medic either who's got side potentials up. Yeah, I think we're going... You know, if I'm going to lose somebody, it's going to be Galliard. He's not my favorite guy. I hate to say this. He's also a character that nobody's chosen, so I can get away with saying that right now. He doesn't have the best aim of all my infantry. You know, all this. He just fills a purpose by being an officer. That's just kind of the way it is. So anyway, I just won't have time to finish a mission of this nature, swarming. So I guess we're gonna call it just a tad early today, and I apologize for that, but sometimes this happens. I was hoping we might be able to squeeze in two, but once I saw this mission, I started panicking, and I just had to get the perfect team together for it and everything. The perfect team, make it happen. So we're heading into May this week. We got a full regular week coming up. We just did the Long War today. We got Wasteland tomorrow, Long War, Wasteland, Long War to fill out the week coming up. So this will give a chance for anybody else in Spain to get your internet back, or Portugal, and join us. How about that? We're coming back tomorrow and Wednesday, so you can join us with your internet. That's even a better reason, right? Okay, so I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me. Had a good time, and it was a fun mission, and had a good time chatting with you guys. So hope to see you tomorrow or the next day. The Wasteland game, I'm having a heck of a lot of fun. I've forgotten how much fun that game can be and how weird and wacky it can also be. So if you haven't checked it out yet, take a chance with us tomorrow. Otherwise, we'll see you back here Wednesday for a little bit of Long War. So yeah, Twitch, stay for the raid, and the rest of you in YouTube, this is Zig Zag signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching, and do hope to see you next time. Ciao, everybody.